Hey coffee cuties, we are back with another banger, and today we are going to be discussing what is 4D hair. So let's just get right into it. So ever since I introduced the topic of 4D hair on my channel, it has sent the comment section into a frenzy because there are some people that are debating whether or not 4D hair type exists at all, while others are feeling like it is the 4C girlies miscategorizing their hair, while other people are saying, hey, I actually have 4D hair and I would like to be properly represented because we do exist. So in today's video, we are going to cover all of this, but first I'm going to insert a couple videos just to give some context to the conversation and then come back with more commentary.
Yeah, a lot of people think that, but
yeah, so there is a 4D hair type. It looks like that. That's what my hair looked like before I did the texturizer. It's extremely coarse, extremely tight pattern.
a lot of people believe that 4C, 4Z hair just doesn't grow, but that isn't true. 4C, 4Z hair is actually very similar to the Khoisan people, and it's also known in the hair industry as 4D hair because its inability to absorb moisture very quickly and also its fragility when it comes to its elasticity. Our beautiful client in Ntombi entrusted us with her hair care journey, and we had incorporated both treatments and products in order for us to see effective results. Her main problems were slow growth, dryness, as well as breakage. And when she started her hair growth journey with us, she saw immense results in a couple of months. Because 4C hair requires and thrives mainly off moisture, we had created a hair care routine that would ensure that her hair is constantly moisturized and supple so that she can enjoy and finally see the results that she's looking for. So the problem wasn't her hair, it was finding the right product that would cater to her hair type.
All right, we are back, and as stated in the video, 4D hair is often described as extremely kinky or coily hair that is even more tightly coiled than 4C hair. 4D hair is also described as peppercorn hair as the hair coils so much that it exposes the scalp. Now, 4D hair is commonly seen in the Khoisan people, which is a catch-all term to describe people of Southern Africa. It is not as commonly seen in people that have Western African ancestry, but an example that I noticed in my comment section, so thank you to whoever put it, was Kevin Durant. I'm going to have a picture of him going on the screen as well. As you can see, he also has that tightly coiled hair, and you can see that his scalp is visibly exposed as well. But in this video, I am going to start off by saying the similarities that 4C and 4D hair type have. Also the differences. Then we're going to go with some hair care tips for 4D hair. And then I'm going to end it with my final thoughts. So let's go ahead and start with the similarities between 4C and 4D hair. So 4C and 4D hair both have the Z-like patterns. They both have extreme shrinkage. Density is very high in both, and they are both tightly coiled. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the good parts, and that is the differences between 4C and 4D hair. So we're going to break it up into porosity, density, texture, and then shrinkage. So the porosity difference between 4C and 4D hair is that 4C hair soaks up more moisture a lot easier than 4D hair. So therefore it requires less moisturizing products than 4D hair. Next, when it comes to density, 4D hair is more dense than 4C hair. And when it comes to the texture, 4D hair is often described as having a more woolly or wiry-like texture, whereas 4C hair is described more as having a cotton-like texture. And then when it comes to the whole detangling of the hair, when it comes to the hair texture, etc., so 4D has a lot of plaits within the hair, and sometimes it can even create kind of like some free-form locks, even when you detangle, etc. So basically, you don't require any type of manipulation to get these free-form locks, whereas with 4C hair, you do still require a level of manipulation to get the free-form locks or locks in general to stay in place. That's why, as you can see, the pictures going throughout the screen of examples of 4D hair, you would notice some of them actually have small locks within their hair, and I am actually curious to know, did they just decide to no longer detangle and they created those beautiful lock like hair texture within their hair. But next, we're going to go into shrinkage. So 4D hair is tighter in coils than 4C hair, and it may appear shorter to the visible eye. So 4D hair experiences a lot more shrinkage than 4C hair. And as we know from other videos, 4C hair experiences up to 70% of shrinkage. So 4D is even higher than that. So that is a lot of shrinkage. So this is going to move us to the next category of what does 4D hair need. So in order for 4D hair to thrive, you definitely need to have a proper hair care routine, because 4D hair often is more frizzy. It could be more dry, rough, and prone to breakage. So it may appear, when it comes to that shrinkage, more shorter to the visible eye. And if you're not taking care of it, it will break off. So it will actually be a lot shorter than what 4C hair can be if it is properly taken care of. So what 4D hair needs in order to thrive is a moisturizing shampoo. It needs leave-in conditioners that are cream-based, thick, like that Cantu cream leave-in that we used to use when we all first went natural, things like that. Also, deep conditioners, sitting under that steamer to really let that soak in and seal in that moisture. Oils such as olive oil, coconut oil are some good ones. And then when it comes to detangling, you must detangle on damp hair. You cannot detangle on dry hair, or you will definitely break off your hair when it comes to 4D hair. 4D hair also is more prone to that breakage, so it thrives with less heat, more moisture, and it also thrives in protective styles that have a lot less tension. And since the hair can actually form these beautiful lock-like figures, again, as you can see, a lot of the people within the photos decided to just have their beautiful free-form locks. But whatever style you choose when it comes to protective styles, etc., it definitely needs to be low levels of tension to prevent that breakage. But in conclusion, I definitely personally feel like the category of 4D does exist, but also I was seeing some comments all over YouTube under my videos, other videos as well. There's arguments that there's category for E, F, G. I feel like all these categories exist and deserve to be properly represented. And I just feel like when it comes to the whole hair charting system from Andre Walker, he actually initially left 4C off of the chart. So it is not nearly out of the range or out of my mind to believe that he left categories such as 4D off, when, as we know, there are so many black people with 4C hair. So to leave that off of the chart lets me know that there is a lot more to discover, a lot more to explore when it comes to our beautiful textured hair, our coily hair, and we are going to do our best to represent all the hair types that we can. So I just also want to say, if you feel like you have 4D hair, I definitely would like to hear from you. Please let yourself be known in the comment section. Please let us know your experiences, what your hair care routine is, etc. But also, I want to know what all the coffee cuties think. After watching this video, are you convinced that there is a 4D hair texture type that we are leaving out of the conversation? Are you still feeling like the 4D hair does not exist and 4C is enough proper representation when it comes to texture, coily, kinky hair? Any and all thoughts are welcome here, so be sure to leave them down below. Also, be sure to subscribe and tell a friend to tell a friend, because we are lit over here. But this is the end of this video, and until next time, see ya.